It was good, everybody. It's your boy Carson, man. I'm back with another video. I just wanted to touch on real quick this whole Carson Wentz situation, man. Like, I'm hearing a lot of watching the Dan Orlovsky interview and the amount of excuses he makes and all that. I just believe at some point, like even Malcolm, his former safety came out and said, Malcolm Jenkins came out and said some things about him. But I just believe at some point we got to stop making excuses for people. Of course, a lot of people going to say, well, he didn't say that 2 years ago and all that. He was his teammate. You're supposed to ride with your teammate, right, wrong, and indifferent. I mean, so it's like everybody's saying the same thing. Everyone is not lying. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror, man. I just feel like Carson Wentz, like Malcolm Jenkins basically said, he was spoiled. They never held him accountable and all that. And watching his play, like me personally, I believe his mechanics has been poor. It actually has been poor. All these things have been poor. I just think the turnovers and not winning is what highlighted it to the public. I mean, I'm going to play this clip from Dan Orlovsky's interview from a podcast, a sports podcast. And
here is Wentz.
The excuses he makes, tell me what other teams do against these excuses. And, like, I mean, y'all just let me know what y'all think.
From the 15-yard line,
always remember to like and subscribe, man. Hit the like button for me, man. It's your boy Carson. Salute.
So far, so good. But then tonight, and then a snap is wild, and Wentz has to go back and cover it back to the 37-yard.
Run pass option. Now they're going to the line of scrimmage quickly and getting it.
I've said it. We were talking about it a little before you came on. I think that the media members commenting on this Carson Wentz story, especially ex-players, I think they're treating him with kid gloves. I don't think that they're calling 8 weeks without a comment, to me, is completely unacceptable. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse that we haven't heard from him. We got a new coach now. We have there should be something out of his camp, should there not?
100%. Completely agree. I said this a couple weeks ago. The fact that he has not commented on the firing of Doug Peterson was alarming to me. Like, hey, come on. Especially in an era, in a time when communicating or making a comment is the easiest it's ever been in the history of the world. The fact that there wasn't something sent out of, okay, you brought me into this league. I'm forever thankful for everything that I've learned from you. Wish it worked out something better. And now with the hiring of a new head coach, there's, again, no comment of looking forward to being the leader of this football team, so excited for the future, can't wait to get to work. Something that signifies that you're attached in some way, that you're still a part in some way. And as the days go by, obviously this is something that I pay attention to closely, but as with every story in the NFL, but as the days go by, I get more and more thoughts that he doesn't want to be there, no matter who the head coach is. Like he wants out no matter who the head coach is. As every single day goes by and him not making some kind of a comment, some inclination of excitement for the future, I think he's still going to ask to be released or traded or whatnot.
Dan, I don't know if you got a chance to read the Tim McManus ESPN.com story yesterday on Carson Wentz, but it basically paints the picture of a stubborn quarterback that was more or less tough to coach this year. Is that something a new coach can bring out of Carson Wentz, or is that strictly, and I mean strictly, on the shoulders of number 11?
No, it takes both, okay? It takes both. This is a quarterback and coach is like a marriage, okay? You've got to be invested both in working through all the things that are going to hold you back and trying to, really hone in on the things that are going to make you successful. Listen, what I heard, what I had been kind of attached to, and I didn't read Tim's story, I'm sure it was fantastic, was like there were so many different types of coaches, the run game coach, and then the drop back coach, and then the play action coach, and they all throughout the week would kind of put together the thought process of what the game plan was going to be, and then they'd give it to Doug, and Doug would call the plays. And the reason that there was some frustrations was because, Carson would have individual time with those coaches making those different game plans, and the play call would come in and he'd be like, that's not why we put this play in, or this isn't the situation, or and whatnot. And so that's why there was so much kind of headbutting and stubbornness and whatnot. And so at the end of the day, Nick is going to have to go in, and their offensive coordinator is going to have to go in, and Brian Johnson, the quarterback coach, is going to have to go in and, set the expectation level and have those conversations of what are you looking for from us? And then Carson's going to have to ask, what are you looking for from me as just the expectation level to start with, and the accountability level, and the what is and what is not allowed level. And you got to earn that for a new coaching staff. Carson's going to have to earn the right to be at the line of scrimmage and changing things. And it doesn't mean that he needs to have 75 plays to choose from. You could have 3 plays. Hey, if you don't like this, look, let's get to something like this. And so, there's got to be a lot of clarity communicated. But on both parties are going to have to earn the trust and the right and the ability to kind of do some of the things that they want to do to help impact the other.
Dan, there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks reportedly on the market coming up here in this offseason.
Yeah.
I got to think Carson Wentz is down near the bottom of the shopping list, though. Of the guys, if you're talking about that, I don't think Rodgers is going to be available, but if he was, then you're talking about Deshaun Watson, Stafford. Yeah. I'm looking at it and going, well, Carson Wentz's name isn't coming up in the first grouping.
Yeah, I would disagree with that. If you're looking at the guys that are available that we think are real, listen, Aaron Rodgers is not going anywhere.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson is going to want out. This new hire has no impact on that. Matthew Stafford, we already know. And then if you're looking at another guy that might be available, who? Like Dak Prescott? No, I don't think that Dallas is going to walk away from Dak unless they do a sign-in trade for a Matthew Stafford type of player. So, like, the next available guy that you look at and go, okay, is there the talent? Do we have a track record of success? What is this player? It would be Carson Wentz to me. And that's why, here's my